as America watches what's happening in Chicago and in Portland, and we've seen it across the country, but those seem to be the hot spots right now.
I'm going to pause it here, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to know I've been to some of the Seattle protests over here in Washington State. You people are getting paid. If you walk up to them and you're videotaping them, they won't say anything. But when you're not videotaping, you play dumb and you pretend like you're going along with their cause and you're protesting along with them, they tell you shit. I had a number of people tell me, oh, I'm just out here because I'm bored. I really don't know much about it. I was paid to be here today. Blah, blah, blah. It's all bullshit. All these riots, protesting, vandalizing, whatnot, it's because people want to feel like they're important and they're doing something. It gives them something to talk about because they have no fucking life. That's the reality. Come on, cut the crap.
National Guard, you know, they're telling us that they're not needed, but your agents on the ground.
Bring in the National Guard.
With the National Guard,
bring them in.
Help your agents do their job. And
I'm an American. I want the National Guard down here.
Well, Tommy, thanks for having me. Absolutely, the National Guard is going to help. When you have large, unruly crowds like that, folks that are carrying firearms mere feet away from Border Patrol agents and ICE officers, folks that want to hurt, maim, and kill law enforcement officers. And that's where we're at right now, Tommy. Absolutely, we do need those National Guard members.
Right. Well, when it looks like a war zone, you need to protect your agents and you need to protect those federal facilities. I'm wishing the best.
They all scream and yell, abolish ICE, anti-Trump, blah, blah, blah. Hey, all you people protesting, go to another country. See if you can stay there illegally. See how long that's going to last for you. Every country, every continent has border security. They have laws. They have immigration laws. Really? You think you just come over here to my country and do whatever you want? And by the way, for all you blacks out there, slavery came from your country first, motherfuckers. So quit pulling that George Floyd, blah, blah, blah. Oh, white people are racist. Yeah, I know. White people, unfortunately, fell into the whole slave trading thing back in the day. But the blacks are the ones that brought the slaves over here. And you want to be real accurate about some shit here? Seeing y'all want to be a bunch of bleeding hearts and a bunch of white crusaders and laying that guilt on white people? Black slave traders back in the day from Africa, they were a lot more brutal, vicious to their own people, the black people, than white people ever were. Yeah, check yourselves.
I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, but President Trump has made it very clear he will defend the agents and he will defend the facilities. So I think now's the time, if not any moment now. Kevin?
Yeah, let me dive in on this. I love what you said there, Tommy, and I think this is super.
And I'm just going to put this out there as well. Hey, to all you Mexicans that say that California is your land, really? No, it was Spain's land. You Mexicans out there, you claimed independence from Spain back in the day. Technically, you stole their fucking land, Spain's land, when you claimed your independence. Get the fuck out of here. California has never been Mexicans' land. It was Spain's land. Spain gave us California. Check yourselves, you fucking fake asses.
Important as we take a look at these pictures.
Read your fucking history, people.
I just want to ask you this, Agent. From your
facts before your stupid feelings, bitches.
From leadership in places like Portland in particular, but also in Chicago, because what I've noticed as a resident of Washington, D.C., they weren't necessarily thrilled about it, but the truth is...
You know, I'm partial Native American Quinault. To all you people come over here to this country, you're in my land. Get the fuck out of here. You really want to go there? I'm Quinault Native American. You're in my land. Get the fuck out of here. How about that?
The National Guard has made things demonstratively better for the citizens, and that's the point here, is it not?
That is indeed the point. This started in Los Angeles, if you remember, with the deployment of several thousand troops to Los Angeles to protect those federal buildings, to protect ICE and Border Patrol agents. We're seeing that same thing now.
Hey, Mexico, give your land back to Spain. Why are you trespassing on Spain's land? Your independence doesn't give you authority to take their land. Spain owns Mexico. That's their land. Why the fuck are you Mexicans on Spain's land? Your independence, we need to void that out. That land needs to go back to Spain. Where the fuck are you going to go then, huh? Yeah.
In Portland and in Chicago. If locals won't step in to help do that job, then we will.
Hey, Mexico, give that land back to Spain. It belongs to them. It's not your land.
This is going to be a successful mission and we won't be deterred from that mission. Those National Guard troops are going to be integral for that mission.
Greg, it's Alicia Acuna here. A quick question, because
All
I
you
understand
Mexicans,
that
get
you're-
off
you're
Spain's
in
land. It's not
overseas
your
operations,
land.
but you
That's
also
Spain's
oversee
land.
Chicago. So considering those two cities right now and what's
You are
going
trespassing
there,
on Spain's
it
land,
appears
Mexico.
protesters
That's
are
not your
more
country. It
and
belongs
more
to Spain.
emboldened because they are
Give them their
realizing
land
they're not
back.
getting much pushback from, well, in Portland's case, from local police, but also
I know
from
my
local
history,
leaders.
motherfuckers.
How concerned are you that in other areas, other cities in the United States, that ICE officers could be targeted if there are leaders there who refuse to stand behind federal law enforcement?
Alicia, it's very concerned because not only are our...
I am going to call this out, though. Hold on, let me pause it again. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Greg Bovino, I know damn good and well that a lot of these protesters are full of shit. They're just out there trying to get attention, and they're in the wrong. I get it. I agree with you on that, and I hope you keep on doing a good job. Stay safe out there, sir. But here's the thing, Greg. That Jonathan Ross guy, that ICE agent, he overreacted. He used excessive force. He shot Renee. He was in the wrong. He did not have to shoot her. So if I'm good enough to agree with what you're doing to make a difference in this country, you also need to be owning it up and taking accountability and responsibility that your ICE agent, Jonathan Ross, did brutally murder Renee Good. I'm just going to be real with you, okay?
Death threats, and actually every day on the street they're being attacked. Just in Chicago yesterday, we had several assaults on federal officers, and then again today with the shooting this morning, assaults on federal officers. When we have elected leadership that continually says things like we're jackbooted thugs or Nazis or whatever they say, it appeals to those weaker-minded constituents.
But now you're being weaker-minded, Greg, being honest here. You are covering up, gaslighting, lying, helping hide out Jonathan Ross, who did kill one of our own Americans, Renee Good. And I don't care if Renee was black, white, Latino, gay, straight, bisexual. She's one of our Americans. You allowed Jonathan Ross, your Nazi ICE agent, to murder Renee Good, an American. So when it comes to the protest about Renee Good, I'm on their side about it because you people keep on covering that shit up. I'm just being real here.
And they end up paying the price yet again. And, you know, something else I think that bears mentioning here is Border Patrol's been around for 101 years.
You didn't have to shoot her 3 fucking times there, Bovino. 3 times, Bovino.
At carrying out a mission in a tough, difficult environment. Same thing with our fellow law enforcement partners and some of those constituents that are...
Hey, Greg, since when is the mission to open fire on unarmed Americans in this country simply because your ICE agent barely got knocked, brushed, sideswiped, lost his balance next to the vehicle for him to open fire, and then he called her a fucking bitch? He didn't shoot her in self-defense. She was fleeing. She was leaving. We know she was turning the wheels. The one shot would have been bad enough. He overreacted. He shot her 2 more times out of anger. That's why he said fucking bitch after he shot her. Now come on, cut the bullshit there, dude. It's murder.
Victim to that crazy talk by politicians are finding out the hard way what not to do. That young suspect this morning found out very quickly what not to do. So I would implore those elected officials and those so-called community leaders to knock it off.
Greg, it's Joe.
The same goes for you. Knock it off, Greg Bovino. Gaslighting, lying, minimizing, covering up. Jonathan Ross shooting Renee Good. Knock it off, dude. Own that shit. Take accountability and responsibility, Bovino. Let's be real here. If you want everybody else to follow the laws, be held accountable, then you need to be doing the same thing. Practice what you preach there, boy.
As far as
practice
Mayor
what you
Johnson
preach,
currently said,
Bovino.
6% approval in Chicago, which is really hard to do. J.B. Pritzker, who really wants to be president, is the non-appreciation from these elected leaders that you speak of, is that having a negative effect on Border Patrol, ICE agents, or are they emboldened to do their job even tougher as a result of not being appreciated the way?
Do the job, deport the illegal immigrants, yes. Get them the fuck out of here. Especially the violent, dangerous criminals who are illegally over here. Get them out of here. Do it, Greg. But here's the thing. You do not open fire on American citizens, unarmed American citizens. That's not cool, all right? Wrong is wrong, right is right. Own your shit, dude.